Hey everybody, it's Steve, and Star Realms is back. A new DLC was released on April 2nd, 2025. This video is just going to go over the cards. The next video, which will be coming out next weekend, will be going through the first mission in the two new chapters that were released. Chapters 27 and 28, I believe, were released. You can double check that. Do you want to higher? Yeah, we got 27 and 28, which just released. 26 is the chapter I did all the way back in 2024, but let's go ahead and pop into the cards themselves. Now, this pack is called the High Alert First Strike deck. There are 18 new cards in this one. First up, we got the Fighter Pod, a blob ship. There's going to be two of these in this expansion. One trade gets you 3 attack. If you got another blob card in play, it's going to get you 2 extra trade. And if you have going a heavy blob deck selling, you have 6 attack, 2 trade for 1 cost. It's actually, I'm looking forward to using this one in play. Next up, the Port Cutter, a trade-fed ship, costs you 2 to pick up, but it's going to give you 2 trade and 2 attack every turn, 3 authority if you have another trade-fed ship in play, and also pay 1 less to acquire this card for each Trade Federation card you have in play. If you go in Heavy Trade Federation, suddenly this one gets a little bit cheaper. Also note, we have the gold circle with F in the middle for this, and on the card itself it looks like it's going to be a silver F. Scavenger Bot, Machine Cult Ship, going to cost you 2 to pick up. There's going to be 2 of these in the deck, much like with the Port Cutter and the Fighter Pod. The Scavenger Bot will give you a trade and let you scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. If you're going heavier Machine Cult, you're going to get 3 attack and also draw a card up if you got 2 other Machine Cult cards in play. Next up, the Star Empire's Cargo Barge. 2 of these in the deck, cost you 3 to pick up, get you 3 trade every turn. I'm already liking that. Target opponent discards a card if you have another Star Empire card in play. You can scrap it to draw a card, but also, much like that Port Runner, pay 1 trade less to acquire this card for each Star Empire card you have in play. Looking forward to playing with this one too, especially with how cheap you can get it and the quick return on investment. Now we've got a Tech Missile Launcher. Costs you 4 to pick up. You can pay 3 trade to get 3 attack. Not really sure on this one. This one seems okay. I wonder if this is one that's probably been balanced over time, but my brain's just thinking like maybe it should be like pay 2, get 3 or something, just because it feels like a very 1-to-1 payoff on this one. Next up, we got a Trade Federation base, not an outpost. Operation Center costs you 4 to pick up, gets you 2 trade, 2 authority if you got another trade fed card in play, and draw a card if you got 2 in play. Only 1 of those in the deck, by the way. The Parks Station Star Empire base, 1 of these in the deck. 4 defense, cost you 4 to pick up, 2 trade, 3. Okay, it's going to give you 3 attack, whereas the Op Center is going to give you 2 authority, and also pay 1 less to acquire this card for each one you've got in play. Heavy Star Empire players, this one might be okay, but it doesn't give you any outpost defense, so just keep that in mind. Oh wow, look at the art on this one. The Freight Hauler Trade Federation ship, 1 of these in the deck will cost you 5. Looks like it's got some Vipers as escorts on it too. 4 trade, 4 attack if there's another trade-fed card in play, and if you have 2, put the next card you acquired directly into your hand. So this one reminds me a little bit of the Freighter from the base set, but it looks like it's definitely got some upgrades on that. Probably what the devs were thinking when they designed this card was like, how do we take the Freighter and make it bigger? Industrial Upgrade, a 5-cost tech. This one's okay, but I do think this would go very well with the Star Empire ship that we just took a look at a moment ago. Pay 3 trade, draw a card, and remember, techs don't go away. This will actually stay on your side panel the entire game. So this one could come into handy, especially if you got a lot of extra trade to deal with. Hey, we got our first outpost, Sapphire City Base. There's 1 of these in the deck for the Trade Federation. Costs you 5 to pick up, 2 attack, 2 authority, and pay 1 less to acquire this card for each Trade Federation card you have in play. I'm liking that the game is starting to do this and make it look a little bit more, kind of encouraging you to lean into one faction to make it easier to get some of these cards. We have the Spike Colony Blob base up next, costs you 5 to pick up, 5 defense on it, not an outpost, 4 attack, pay 1 less to acquire this card for each blob card you have in play. Arcadia, ooh, wow, look at the art on this one. The Machine Cult base Arcadia, 1 of these in the deck, costs you 6 to pick up. It's an outpost defense of 5. Scrap a card in your hand for this one. Ally ability, scrap a card in your discard pile. Double ally ability, 6 attack. So this one's actually got a little bit of teeth to it. From there, we got the Battle Star, the Star Empire base. Very similar to Arcadia. 6 trade, 5 outpost. 6 trade, 5 outpost. This one, if you have the ally ability, you get the 6 attack that we do have for Arcadia. Difference between these two, obviously, being Machine Cult has its special abilities. Star Empire, its ability, target opponent discards a card as a double ally ability. It's interesting. I'm curious how this one's going to play out in the missions. The Command Cruiser, Star Empire ship, costs you 6 to pick up. 8 attack. Whoa. 8 attack for 6. I'm okay with this. I guess there are the cards that have that much teeth, too. I'm kind of thinking back to like the Missile Bot, who's like cost 6, and you can destroy a base for it. But the Command Cruiser, double ally and double ally abilities draw extra cards for it. One of those in the deck, 1 trading colony, blob base, 6 cost, 5 non-outpost defense, 2 trade, 4 attack ally ability, double ally ability, acquire a ship for free and put it directly on top of your deck. Oh wow, that could be broken if you have heavy blob and there's a high cost card in play, like the Command Cruiser. Pick it up for free, put it on top of your deck. So a Union deck would love something like this. Next up, whoa. So it looks like a Space Spider thing? The Blob Builder. 7 cost, 1 in the deck, 5 trade. You may scrap any number of cards in the trade row. Ally ability, acquire a base for free and put it directly on top of your deck. Pay 1 less to acquire this card for each blob card you have in play. Okay, the blobs seem a little bit broken in this expansion pack, because this gets you a ship for free to put on top of your deck. This gets a base and put it on top of your deck. And granted, it does cost, these are high-ticket items. Woo! The Scrap Factory, Machine Cult base, costs 7 to pick up. Outpost defense of 7. I don't think the last time I saw a Machine Cult base with a defense that high. Scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. Pay 1 less to acquire this card for each Machine Cult card you have in play. And last up, the War Mech. Oh, that's a Brain World. Wow. I thought those things were like massive, but apparently there's something bigger. 10 attack for 8 authority, or 8 trade. I'm going to start getting these ones right. 10 attack, put up to 2 bases from your discard pile on top of your deck. Draw a card for your ally ability. Pay 1 less to acquire this card for each Machine Cult card you have in play. Holy crap. There's going to be some really, really good plays, I think, with this. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be a fun... This is going to be a fun set of DLC to play with. I'm going to be doing these on the weekends, so Saturdays and Sundays, these will be coming out. Of course, this video, just to give you a primer on how this looks. Full disclosure, I'm starting to get a little, I want to say, miffed with the devs on this one, because each individual pack you have to order. And I checked Steam when I was getting ready to record this. If you wanted to buy this game and all of the DLCs, all 22 DLCs, you're looking at over $60 right now, US. I understand that if it's for a physical game, you have to buy the individual packs and things like that. For a digital game, I'm wondering if there needs to be here, buy it all at once, you never have to upgrade again. I think they were offering something like this last year at one point, and I think they were offering something like last year, and it was like, here, it's a one-time purchase, you get everything, you get all the upgrades, you get all the DLCs, all the future DLCs. I did not get that. I bought this one individually because I didn't know when this would be coming out, because the last DLC came out in this time last year, so they're releasing one DLC a year, it feels like, at this point. I'd love to see all the DLC coming out a little bit more frequently, but I've also got 15 campaign missions to play through. That's going to take me pretty much all the way through May on the weekend slot. So hope to see you on the weekends. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this little video and preview of the new DLC and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.